What is going on, everybody? Well, welcome to the first part of our build series. And what we're going to try to start building today is going to be the famous KX100. This bike here I got for one incredible deal. It's a deal of a lifetime.
The deal of a lifetime.
What we're doing is we're actually doing it right down in my basement because my garage is full of some other junk. And I just feel like doing it in the basement. Here's the bike. So the things that we're going to do to this bike are going to range from check compression. Probably going to put a new piston in it anyways, no matter what. Maybe a new carb, might rebuild the carb, I'm not sure yet. We're going to put new levers on. We're going to do probably new brakes, new chain, new plastics. But let me show you guys how perfect condition this bike is. And I have to put a special shout out to a tension deficit. He hooked me up with this deal of a lifetime.
The deal of a lifetime.
Alright, as you guys can see here that the O-ring is damaged. So if you notice on your exhaust that there's a lot of oil coming out of there, that's usually what's wrong, is you have a blown O-ring. And as everything else with this bike, everything was missing bolts. So stuff was pretty much just falling off the bike.
I went ahead and took the fuel tank out of here since I am in the basement of my house. Even though it only had a little bit of fuel in it, I didn't want to take a chance of any fumes coming in here because of the kids and everything. But what we're going to look at is we're going to turn around and see if any of the motor mounts are cracked, or if the frame is cracked anywhere. If I see anything that needs immediate attention, we'll go ahead and do it. But as of right now, it's all looking okay. These right here are some of your motor mounts. They're notorious for cracking right around in here. So, I mean, if they are, they're pretty cheap to order. I ordered some for my KX125. Both of them were broke. So this one here looks okay so far. The frame looks pretty decent. I don't really see any damage, or it's where someone's re-welded it. Now on this side here, we're really going to look at the radiator, see how many of the fins are smashed in, see if there's anything damaged. I don't even know if there's any fluid in this. Looks dry from up here, but it could just be low. We'll find out here shortly. Look to make sure that the motor mount on this side's good. Looks like we got some oils coming out of here, which is going to indicate that some of these bolts were loose. There's that Chevy truck again. Not sure what the fascination was on that. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to turn around and take the carburetor off and get it out of here as well, because there's going to be some fuel in the bowl of the carburetor down here, and I want to get that out of here just so there's no fumes. And then we're going to kick it over a couple times. We're going to check the compression of this and see where we're at before we replace the piston, and then we'll do it again afterwards.
So taking these carburetors off can be challenging sometimes. Sometimes you don't have all the room in the world to work. Luckily, this bike here, I had quite a bit of room, but I mean, granted, I had the fuel tank off and the seat off, so I was able to pop it right off.
So some things that can actually cause an issue and you don't realize it are things like this. So this is the rubber from your carburetor to the motor. So it looks okay, and so to the naked eye, you're like, this is fine. But if you add some strain on it, you see all those cracks. So how that ends up affecting you is it can end up sucking in more air, and so your air to gas ratio is going to be off, and the bike just won't run right. Eventually, it won't run at all. But so we're going to have to end up getting a new one of these, that's for sure. The bolt that holds this clamp together, that holds the carburetor in there, that was missing. So we'll go ahead and get a new one of those as well.
As you guys can see, the inside of the cylinder there has some scarring. So I believe that's what our main issue was, and the main reason why we lost compression on this. You see, we had very poor compression. Now, I'm not going to lie, I really struggled with these hoses. These things were really on there. The thing did have a little bit of coolant in there, but not much. So what you're seeing is all that was in that bike. So who knows how long this thing has ran with only that amount of coolant in it. I don't know. I don't know much history on this bike, and I don't think Tanner knew either. So I don't hold him any fault, or do I? Anyways, no, I'm kidding. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video. This is part 1. Stay tuned for part 2. Like I said, we're going to do a full build on this. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. And I'll see you guys on the next one.
Got to feel in heaven when my lover's near. Lord, let this moment last for another year. Though today has ended, the night's still young, I'd say. Lover, don't go away. let it be the thing that I am longing for. Let's fly out from Manhattan to the California shore, just to watch the ships at night on the San Francisco Bay. Oh, lover, please, please stay. Don't say you have to go. Don't say you need to run. I'll stop the clock on Central Station and we can have a drink downtown. Let it be the night that I am longing for. Let's fly down south to Austin or to Ecuador, just to drink pina colada on a hot, wet summer's day. Oh, lover, please, please stay. Yeah! Don't say you have to go. Don't say you need to run. I'll stop the clock on Central Station and we can have a drink downtown. Let it be the night that I've been longing for. Let's fly down south to Austin or to Ecuador, just to drink pina colada on a hot, wet summer's day.